What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. White woman pisses off the entire Caribbean with her arrogance, right? And her inability to be able to read the room, her inability to mind her business, her inability to stay in her lane. Let me tell white folks, listen up, all right? Here's a problem, all right? You cannot compare yourself to black people when it comes to black people doing black things with black people, all right? This white woman is mad because she's a social media person like every other human being on the planet, right? And so she has a certain amount of subscribers, and she's mad that ishow Speed is in the Caribbean. He gets a whole bunch of attention, and she's basically saying, if she was him, she would get that press. She's basically jealous, right? And comparing herself as a content creator to him. They're in two different lanes, all right? Me as a black person, I can't compare myself to ishow Speed. Dude has an uber amount of goddamn subscribers, right? But his genre is video games, wilding out, stuff that I don't do. I mean, I do the video games. I ain't gonna lie, right? But I'm not a URL content creator, right? So I can just be proud and be happy for ishow Speed and his success without comparing them with mine, talking about how come I don't got a billion. Because there's not 400 and umpteen million trillion people trying to be pro-black and fight and do all that shit. Some people just want to have a good goddamn time, right? And what white people do is when black people are doing shit, right, that feels like it's exclusionary to them, because when black people get together and do other things, especially when an African-American gets with Caribbeans, or African gets with an African-American, or when an African-American gets with an African and Caribbeans, or when Caribbeans, African-Americans, and continental Africans get together and do shit, white people get jealous because they want to participate. Everything is not for you to participate. Everything is not for you to join in, right? There are white shits there are things that white people do. There are things that white people do that we don't participate in, right? Because of your hostility. So we black folks, right, get together and do our own thing, right? So what you guys need to understand, unlike white people, Europeans, right? You guys are not communal at all. You guys see the differences between you different Europeans as enemies, right? We don't do that. And when we do that, that's a problem and illness within our community, right? So when you see black people and you see African people, Caribbean people, when you see African, continental African, we see all of us get together and gather and enjoy our different and separate cultures and ethnic practices together, right? That's us communing and healing our communities from the thing that you white people did, which separate us, because we're all from the same place, but we all had to develop different ethnic and cultural practices based off what you guys did to us. Therefore, we're healing ourselves, right? And as we heal and we commune, and y'all see we having a good goddamn time, y'all get mad because y'all don't want to participate. Y'all get mad when we create institutions that shield us from you white people in your institutions, and y'all feel like y'all being discriminated against because you can't participate in the institutions created because we had to, because of your systemic discrimination against us. Like, come on, put it together. You don't have the white people, you don't have the license, the free license to discriminate and be racist and exclusionary towards everybody else, and the license to be and participate in what everybody else is doing. You can't have it both ways. Either you're going to be open to everybody else so we can participate in the things that you do without your microaggressions or your macroaggressions or your racism or your biases, right? Or your xenophobia. You're either going to let us participate in that shit, and then in turn we let you participate in our shit, or you're going to have your shit and we're going to have our shit, and you're always going to be excluded from our shit. At least some of y'all, the light-skinned ones, will come. But you guys are always going to be excluded because you guys mind everybody else's business, want to be in everybody else's shit, but don't want nobody to be in your shit. That's not how the real world works. And you guys, unfortunately from you guys, white folks, got to start living in the real world. Because that fantasy of white supremacy and that foundation you guys been milk and honey that you guys been amazed by, been living by, been used to, that shit's done. Okay? Anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment sections. Afro Think Tank, learn something, teach something. I'm out.
What do you guys think the narrative around this ishow Speed Caribbean tour would be if he was white? I feel like it would be so different. Like, I'm just imagining the comments. Like, right now, I'm seeing some people kind of getting a little bit shamed if they're literally, like, running after him or something. But aside from that, I'm not really seeing people being shamed for, like, coming out of their house to try and see him or to give him something or whatever. I'm not really seeing people being shamed for that. And, you know, people and social media pages seem to be thinking that his opinion is valid and that his opinion is important, like about these different islands and stuff. But I feel like if he was white now, the commentary would be so different. It would be like, why do we even care about his opinion? Like, we don't need his opinion about our culture. And if anyone was seen like giving him something or trying to go after him to get a selfie or something, I feel like they'd be told, oh, you're stuck in this mentality of worshipping white people. Like, oh, you need to stop thinking that white is better. Oh, remember, this person has no talent. He's only popular because he's white. Oh, you're self-hating.
Hey! Zoe, you are getting yam up for breakfast, you understand? Lunch and dinner. So those of you who don't know Travel with Zoe, she's traveling all over the Caribbean, right? And she's kind of like a nomad backpacker, and she goes and visits places and all of these sorts of things and creates content about life in the Caribbean or living or traveling, you know, here, there. Whether it's a hostel or a shoebox, you can find Zoe there. So basically, ishow Speed is doing his Caribbean tour, right? And Zoe made this video basically asking, like, it's a double standard because everyone's running around and chasing after Speed and, you know, hailing him up and giving him his flowers. But if it was a white man in the Caribbean doing the same thing, you know, he wouldn't be given his flowers.
I feel like if he was white now, the commentary would be so different. It would be like, why do we even care about his opinion? Like, we don't need his opinion about our culture. And if anyone was seen like giving him something or trying to go after him to get a selfie or something, I feel like they'd be told, oh, you're stuck in this mentality of worshipping white people. Like, oh, you need to stop thinking that white is better. Oh, remember, this person has no talent. He's only popular because he's white. Oh, you're self-hating. Bro, I feel like this whole thing would be so different.
This is what I mean when white people become too comfortable in our culture, you understand? Because you guys bigged her up. Oh, Zoe, you're doing so well, Zoe. And this and that, big up to you, enough love to you. And now she shows her true colonizer mindset because they never forget who the fuck they are, you understand? But somehow we do because they become too comfortable in our communities. This white girl really fixed the mouth to come tell us about our American cousin, ishow Speed, and thinking that, yeah, she was eating, doing her big one. But every single person in the blood clot West Indies is cussing off Zoe. Because why the hell would we be running around after a white man who's doing a tour in the Caribbean in 2026? Zoe, please. And I feel like it's jealousy, true say, that she don't have the followers or the streamers or doing her thing or whatever. And she feels like, yeah, I don't know what it is. But clearly the jealousy is in their DNA. At this point, I'm really not understanding what she was trying to say. You don't feel like colonialism boosted you guys up? You don't think slavery hailed you guys up? You don't think you got your flowers due to the atrocities that you did to said Jamaican people? Are you all right? And then you still have the audacity to come visit our country, sit there and friend up and smile up in our faces, knowing that you can't take the fact that a young black man, yeah, is doing what you could never do. Zoe, sit down to one side and let the jealousy sizzle in your blood clot spirit.
You know, I couldn't really be bothered because I'm a person that I get caught up in like back and forth. So I get caught up in like replying to the comments and going back and forth. And I was like, ugh, I don't want to end up, I know myself and I know that I could easily end up spending like my whole day in this back and forth. And I was like, oh, I just can't really bother with that. Like, let me just delete it. They drag me on Twitter like every day. It's fine. I don't have Twitter. Right, so I was asking how different do you guys think it would be? It's okay that it would be different, it's okay. But apparently we're not allowed to have that discussion, so that's also okay. We couldn't have that discussion, do you get me? You can delete the video, like... Do I know Speed? No.
Travel with Zoe claims that ishow Speed's celebrated Caribbean tour would have been met with skepticism if you were white. The Londoner, who spent years backpacking across the Caribbean, says that the 21-year-old streamer's reception shows a sharp racial double standard. She argues that if the streamer were white, locals would ask, "Why do you care about his opinion?" and that fans asking for photos will be told that they're stuck worshipping white people. The problem is, Zoe spent years backpacking across the Caribbean, documenting local life on her platform. She's in every way the very person she would be criticizing, just with less followers. Yet, instead of asking herself the same question, she's asking them about a black man that grew up in Ohio, while she grew up in London. The irony is, she's too deep in it to see it. Y'all go let me know what y'all think about the story.
Couch surfing with Zoe, come here there. I'm sorry, I just hear about this because my friend them literally never send me, and them me never hear about it because I have this girl black a long time my spirit not take her. Me block her and me block the name Zoe, so me not get no form of message or news about she. And I tell her, say, so when I see the video, I was so disgusted because a long time I block her. You know when I block her? When she make big statements say, oh, them scam her card in Jamaica, and that the card they alone she did have. Lies! This girl come because she want milk. That is how she set up herself for people start give her things, free things. Couch surfing with Zoe is broke. And let me tell you, let me give you a backstory of how far that woman here come from. You see, in 2023, this lady went to Grenada. A long time she had do this. And not today she had do this. This lady went to Grenada and she posted a video in Grenada stating that her friend told her to go to a place where she gonna stay with the friend's family member, whatever. And she made the video saying she come and she can't find the man where the friend tell her to go stay with, right? And this woman, being a good woman, say, you know, say a white woman, for one, a tourist, say, you know, she can't make it look bad pan the Grenada people. So she said she have 6 bedroom. The lady said she have a 6 bedroom house. And she said she decided, say, you know what? Me go make she come and stay with me because this not look good and anything can happen to her because she a woman. And the lady said she reached out to Zoe in 2023 because she woman in a Grenada say she's stranded. She reached out to Zoe and tell Zoe say she have a 6 bedroom house. And she sent Zoe the picture of the place. And it's when Zoe see all the place look good. You know what Zoe said? Zoe said no. Zoe said, no, thank you. Zoe, no, want God them the place there. You know what Zoe do after? Later after that, Zoe make video ball. So she's stranded. So she need help because she's look here. Zoe is weaponizing her whiteness in today's society. And if you want to see that, the people that we pick up for Zoe, if you want to see that, something wrong, we don't know. If you want to see that, people can go on a shit and tell them to say a patty. And that may I try to tell you now. Look at how Zoe has been behaving. She want to feel like, say, oh, this is the part of Jamaica that people don't know. There is a right way and a wrong way to showcase those parts of Jamaica that people don't normally see. I'm telling you, Zoe is broke. Zoe cannot go to no other country outside of the Caribbean and do what she's doing now. She's on her face and she's literally weaponizing. She knows she has privilege. She knows that she can go all over the Caribbean and get free housing, free food day and night because she is white. She knows. And that is why she was so intimidated by Speed, because she's like, oh dear, these black people actually happy to see black people. Girl! First of all, ain't nobody. Let me talk for myself before I say ain't nobody. Me never like every day them overall. I never like every day from good man. I like share my thoughts because my mouth. My friend them soon comment and say, just set your mouth. But girl, me never like every day them long time. First of all, every day them give the black ear glue. And I saw you, when I look at every day, I saw me feel like it smell the black ear glue. I don't need to say nothing more. Like, girl, why we are black people? Why you as a white person I go complain about us celebrating our own kind? You are the minority here. You are in a minority state right now. And it's like you're so not used to it. You have an issue with it. And the people that will pick up here say she have a point. Uno go foreign. The people that will pick up and say she have a point. Uno go foreign, go sell out to no one for white man. Uno go foreign, go carry news and turn the back on own. Not only as a country, but as a race, black people. Uno see a man with a go foreign go do that. Because how dear, listen, I don't care if it's unfair. Say she don't have a say in it. She not supposed to have no say. Look here, slavery did unfair too. She not supposed to have no say in this argument. Where Zoe come from attack on black people? I come talk about if it was white. Miss.
So I'm giving my views on this travel with Zoe, this white girl that came to Jamaica recently, and it caused a controversy because it says some shit that a lot of people kind of taking seriously. Even some foreigners is pulling her out and chatting about her, how rude she is and whatever. Anyway, let me tell you these people are. These people are the people that go Trinidad, Barbados, St. Vincent, Africa, Australia, all about, and do the same shit with the darker shade of skin. You see what I say? With black people. Alright. Sometimes, if you help me, because you see, we as Jamaican, most of we don't love the color. We run for a different color because that's why you find bleaching. The Jamaican, them run go bleach. You see what I say? You see what I want to get? I don't want to stay black, so that's why I run go bleach out on yourself. You see what I say? And I want to see him one now. Some of us see him one now. We come out and I cuss Zoe. You see? So, see if you get what I say, people. Some of them Jamaican, they run go bleach because they don't like them black color. And them same one, quick for taking the clear skin people, the white people, or whatever name you want to find it, because I don't want precise upon it. I don't want to really say white. I don't really want, I don't want to go into the league there. But true, she is a woman who come from a looks like a white look, whether she sound like she a British or Australian, so let's put it European. So what I say? We Jamaican quick for fall for the colorblind thing there. So what I say? So anybody can come in and trick we. You see? Any man, as long as they have the high color there, the high pitch color there, can come in and we greet them, spread the red carpet for them, and round them a kiki keng. And when them see them way off, if make them way round we, then this way, and say some shit, and then move to another state, or move to another island, and move to Africa, and right round the globe, so then go on. See what I say? I see the one named Mama Casa do it too, You see? Mama Casa what she want to name. Where they do with a black boy, they were there gone. Because some of we black man, some of we Jamaican, make them see him sitting there and happen to it. We are frightened Friday. You see? Never come see. Frightened Friday. There goes Dopey.
Yo, I see this go viral, traveling with Zoe. No bash, as well I said no bash. But I tell you this here, a typical Jamaican, nah gonna downtown Kingston but no Airbnb. In no Rima, no jungle or no south, but no Airbnb. Me a blood clot Jamaican, me know Jamaican rough. And a man I go see, me, we as a black man I can't tell him about Airbnb, me I go stay in a place. The first thing them a go have in their mind is either me a sound spy or me they have to set up someone or me a police. No typical blood clot Jamaican, dark skin Jamaican. Only because her skin complexion she can do that. No, brother, this is not a joke. Not because when you see a tourist can come and walk in. Remember, a tourist can come and walk in any ghetto. You can name it. Any ghetto, Spanish town, any ghetto at all in Jamaica, any inner city, wicked place in Jamaica. And trust me, nobody now do them nothing. They come like God. When they see them, they come like God. That is how typical Jamaica. Frightened for tourists. No, me like me and any Jamaican right now. I go say, yo, we are go, isn't me tour out the place. I think we can do that. We can't come talk about we are tour out the place or we are go look certain place and eat certain food. First thing I'm gonna tell you say, oh, you can't know my place and where you come from. You see me? And the quickest thing, man, start intimidate you, man, start lock you up in a certain way, beat you, who you come to, You see me? I don't bash the Jamaican culture still out. Me I say, see if I wanna we or a man who got a foreign come back, trust me, he not get them a good treatment here. But he go jungle and he go south. He might try to go up the same blood clot Telavilla or you go up a catch shot. Brother, remember me tell you this, you're dead and can't find. Remember that. We can't do that.
Drama not talk about Miss Traveler with Zoo. So I saw the video and based on everything when me see, you see she is jealous on her. And let's be for real, when she made the statement, we all know you was referring to you, but you just didn't want to say you. So you say, if a man not have no calling in a this, like, not because you go down in the Caribbean and people show you some love. You don't have a right for come go play your top about one hour. You don't have that place, bro. Like, honestly speaking, it's giving jealous, it's giving bad-minded. You're basically bad-mind Ishow Speed. That way me I get. And my advice to you is to pack up your bungalow and come back a foreign. No, jokes aside, honestly guys, so we want them to roll up the red carpet for you. Yeah, them mean for roll out the red carpet to you and worship the ground you walk on. Just pick up your dirty bungalow and come back a foreign here. That's my advice before they chase you up only.
For the people who are defending Travel with Zoe, can you read and write? For a white person to come online and complain that they don't get enough attention as a black streamer because they're white in the Caribbean is crazy. What more attention do you want? What more attention white people need from us as black people? And for the Caribbean people who are defending her, please remember homegirl is from England and England was still paying off slave owners' descendants up to 2015. Yeah, with taxpayers' money. So if Travel with Zoe's descendants were slave owners, which they probably were, just know that she was still benefiting from slavery. I just need us to drop that little fact in. So no, we really don't need to worship their feet, please.
Madam, take down the video. Take it down now. Take it down. Take it down. Why are you comparing yourself to Ishow Speed? Do not compete where you don't compare. Take down the video. Take down the video. Take it down. And you know what? You are benefiting from the same thing that you're complaining that Ishow Speed is benefiting from. And you know what? This is the same issue that I had with Japanese dancers when they used to visit Jamaica. I used to live in Japan and every single time they come, they talk about how they went to the ghetto and they went to the real Jamaica because they want to fit in and they want to feel comfortable. Let me tell you something. Yes, there are lots of persons in Jamaica that are poor, but there are a lot of Jamaicans that are living well. And there are some beautiful places in Jamaica that you could have come and shown to people. But no, you want some pity and you want to feel, oh my God. So when they go back to your country, you have stories to tell. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. It's disgusting. I don't know who boosts your battery and told you to do that. And this is exactly why people in other countries like Guyana and those places did not want you there, right? You came to Jamaica and Jamaicans are welcoming you. And one of the reasons they are welcoming you is because you're white. So get that in your head. So stop it. Stop the nonsense.
I think we can all agree Travel with Zoe has made the Caribbean islands come together like the Avengers, boy. I've never seen so much chat on my feed from all different islands with regards to Travel with Zoe. Hey, that Travel with Zoe girl, yeah? She better not come down here. Man, Travel with Zoe? Hey, girl, let me tell you about Travel with Zoe. Hey, listen, it makes me laugh. I love it, though. I think there's some truth behind her message, but she is the wrong messenger. Don't play with the islands. They will come for you, no matter how nice they are to you whilst you're there.
I just have known Trinis or Caribbean people in general to be quite like, oh, if the person's not from here, we don't care about their opinion. Like, I've known that to be like a sense.
The Caribbean at large look at Speed as one of our own. He's a black man. He's young. He's successful. That's what a lot of us strive to be. And so what happens is, it's like me having a brother. Me and my brothers could go at it like day in, day out. We fight, we cuss, we bicker with each other. But as soon as a stranger thinks he could fight my brother, we ganging him. You get what I'm saying? And it's the same effect for a person like you coming in making a comment about speed. So I want you to understand that. I want you to understand, like, I'm not totally like just bashing you. I'm just letting you know it's wrong coming from a person from you get what I'm saying? Because the history is there. It's not your fault what your forefathers and your generations have done to black people. It's not your fault. You know, but the stigma still lives on.
Travel with stinking agmouth blood clot Zoe, hag breath Zoe, dog breath Zoe. Remember no take pure dirty cocky na no batty wall no blood clot crutches. Remember who no born for blood clot, it can no desperate for blood clot black man. And it's just the truth. Let me tell you something nasty, sucker, drink come gragobas blood clot. Zoe, where your whole Ghana east, west, north, and south, and your batty whole Ghana east, west, north, and blood clot south. What you mean by, like she a try to say, oh, when you're a black streamer, you get more respect, you get more likes, and when you're a white streamer, what do you mean by that? When uno blood clot come as Jamaica, only the government blood clot protect. When uno come as blood clot come as Jamaica, only the government protect. When you can walk with a blood clot phone and your money out of your and we after blood clot, I that. So let me tell you something, stinking, dirty, nasty blood clot drink come travel with Zoe. Take your blood clot name, take the Caribbean and take Jamaica out of your stinking mouth. And just take the Caribbean out of your mouth. And let me tell Uno something. You say, Uno Caribbean people, we have pick up for Zoe. Uno is a fucker, Uno is a germs. And so on the time, Uno sell on the soul. Uno sell on the soul for them people, yeah. And that's why we still under blood clot slavery, because of who know? Can we sell out to the blood clot mankind? Uno not stand up and fight. But so let me tell you something. Remember, blood clot England no come from in a nasty girl. And remember, say your country them work and thief blood clot people country. And for England can blood clot pay the Caribbean for them for where them blood clot no. What you mean by? Them can blood clot pay us, we Jamaican, and pay the other Caribbean, St. Martin, St. Vincent, Creso, Antigua, all of them places, Barbados, Bahamas, Haiti, Dominica, all of them blood clot is a stinking, travel with stinking Zoe. Travel with stinking Zoe. And I don't understand, you know. For you know, we are the Caribbean people. I don't understand, you know, the reader because this bomber clot ugly. Bomber clot stay by dirty, nasty, stinking crosses at this whole white flower, yeah. On the reader because this whole ugly white flower, yeah. We don't with Zoe ugly. Eh? A first blood clot white flower, I say ugly. So cause most of them are always pretty. Eh? Only just jealous over blood clot people. Only just jealous. We black and we beautiful and we nice and everything. Why jealous? Why jealous at this moment to know? Why blood clot jealous? Because the guy, what the guy named I show speed or someone. Because everybody love him in the Caribbean. Because him black. Him blood clot black, so we have to love him. Move your blood clot and go in and go back to England. Go make them blood clot love you. Show who respect. Where we show respect for. When nobody blood clot know you. I want no mankind make we a blood clot. So for we not show no respect a blood clot. Go away.
What do you guys think the narrative around this ishow Speed Caribbean tour would be if he was white? I feel like it would be so different. Like,
Zoe, you know, so you're totally right. Because no white people now gonna come in the Caribbean and get their love there like what Speed I get in a real life. Because did you know, say, 99% of the wealth where England plus many more European countries have is the Caribbean people back build it, is the Caribbean people strength build it, is the Africans them strength build it. Yes, Africa and the Caribbean build up all of the wealth where they in Europe. And where we have, where we get out of it. Tell me, where black people get out of it. All you see Bob Marley come and they on stage and I talk about black and white must live together because Bob Marley knows a theme father, a white man. You understand? But where we get out of that, to the amount of work where Caribbean people do and where African people do enslave, and to the amount of where people them, the white people them, analyze back in the days and make starve to death. hundreds of thousands of people, and you feel like say one of your people if you come in the Caribbean and get love like where Speed I get to your what Speed, and I say oh the people them a run back a Speed. Speed is coming from the slavery people DNA, while you is coming from the slave owners DNA. So you see the difference? So don't feel like you're gonna ever get the love, no matter what you do. Don't feel like you're gonna ever get the love. Like when a black star or a black celebrity coming to the Caribbean or get and go Africa and get. You understand? Down to the little baby them, where we not tell nothing. Down to them can know within themselves, them born and know it in them DNA. So not even them I run and give you that love. And we not tell them nothing but say, who no used to slave we out. And the baby them already know that already. So Zoe, you're right where you say. You will never get the love like Speed. And no white people will never get the love like Speed. If the King of England come right now, he not get the love like Speed. Any big top white person in the world, them could have come down and walk in the street, them not getting the love from the Caribbean and Africa like that in a real life. Amen.
Fuck them again. Fuck them. Them and you is not friend. Fuck them. Them no need to be in your life. So why you making them cause you nothing but trouble and strife? Fuck them.
The texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.